bass family, welcome to Everything Bass. Hey man, we're on to Slap Groove 27. Took a little break from doing these and you guys told me you didn't like that. So I dug out something from an old session I did for a Christmas album, believe it or not. And this was a slap line for Frosty the Snowman. It was a funky Frosty Snowman. I really enjoyed that track. So I'm digging this out, a little change. I did keep it in C, which is what the recording I did is on, but I changed the second chord to kind of make it something easy to show you. Now this is also because slap bass players at times get really addicted to doing everything in E. And it's become something that we're picked on for when people who don't like slap will say, oh, you guys can just slap in C. So it's important to take the techniques you learn and apply them to progressions, not just doing big E jams. And, and that's not as much of a problem anymore. I think some of the great pioneers, Victor Wooten, Stanley Clarke, Victor Wooten, Stanley Clarke, Stuart Hamm, these guys have shown us multiple times the technique is just a technique. You have to be able to apply it to a variety of different chord progressions. So let's get right into this. I'm kind of in a chatty mood today, folks. I don't know. Yeah, we have I don't know if it's part of just being still kind of isolated, but I enjoy talking with you. So I will try to keep it to a minimum, get right to the bass playing. So we're starting on C7. And I should say, if you want to get the chart for this, it's written in standard notation, it's written in tab. You can find it at my Patreon page. Just go to the description below and click on the link that you'll find. You'll take it, look for Slap Groove 27. You'll see a little link there for you to download the chart. It's all there. And it shows also like abbreviations. T means thumb, P means pop, MT, muted thumb, MP, muted pop, HO, hammer on, things like that. So we're on a C7, so I start just playing the C twice, thumbing it. And then I pop the octave. Nothing groundbreaking there. Then I do a ricochet. And if you guys remember in the Fundamentals of Slap series I did, ricochet is a muted palm or muted thumb and a muted pop. And it's just kind of a percussive element. So I start with... Let me slow it way the heck down. So thumb, thumb, pop. Now I should say that the ricochet is 16th notes. Everything else is 8th notes. 1 and 2, and there's the 2 16th notes. Now I thumb the F natural, hammer on to the G. In that case I'm playing a perfect fourth to a major, perfect fourth to a perfect fifth. That alone is a cool little kind of thing you can work out, which is ricochet, thumb, hammer on. It's a cool little technique. So in this case, let's play so far what I've got. And then I play the minor 7 popped. And there's a little bit of a rhythm thing. I'm doing a wrist mute, pop, wrist mute, pop. And then I actually, it's funny, you can thumb the G, but you guys might notice that sometimes I just use my pinky and hit. I don't necessarily thumb it again. I should make an addendum to that chart. So it sounds like this slowly, the whole first measure. Okay, so it goes to F7. When I go to F7, I come down on the first fret F. Now I kept that the same. It's important to keep a thematic feel when you're slapping through a progression. Keep a thematic feel so it doesn't seem like you're just kind of making stuff up and there's no sense of song or composition. So in this case, I start each measure the same thing. All right, just like on C. Now in F. But here I'm going to do a chromatic bridge. And I just did a video called Chromatic Bridge. Actually, I'm not sure if it'll be uploaded before this video or not. But there will be a video about how to do this chromatic bridge transition from one chord to the other. But I'm just going to show you and not talk about too much about it right here. So I start again by playing the F. And then I thumb A, B flat, the open A to the first fret B flat, a ricochet again to the B natural. And now I start over. So let me play that slowly. This is under what I play underneath the F7. All right, you got that? Let me put it all together so you can kind of get a vibe for it. I'll play it super slow at first. Now a little faster. Cool. And that's Slap Groove 27. Am I demonstrating these appropriately? Is there anything else I could be adding to the videos that makes it easier to learn these grooves? Because I don't mind. If there's something obvious I'm missing that I could add, I would totally go back and reshoot all the previous 26. I just wanted to be valuable to you guys. Okay, so that's Slap Groove 27. Once again, if you become a Patreon supporter, which is currently just $8 a month, you get access to every video sheet music that I've provided. In every case so far, the music will, the sheets will have both standard notation and tabs. So you don't have to read music to be able to get value out of them. And of course, there's also neck diagrams and things like that when I'm showing like a fingering to a scale or an arpeggio. Just hopefully that you find that for $8 a month, that's a pretty good value to be able to download. There's over 100 sheets of curriculum up there, and that correspond with the video. Okay, so there you have it, Slap Groove 27. I really appreciate you guys staying with me and checking out the videos. Please put in the comments anything you'd like to see. New videos, what topics do you want me to cover? What haven't I covered? Reshoots. If you don't think I particularly nailed the video, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Just say, hey, could you do a new video on this? Especially since a lot of the videos I did in the early days, I was in a different studio area and the quality wasn't as good, and I apologize for that. All right, brothers and sisters of bass, I am so honored that we hang out. I'm so honored that you guys communicate with me. It makes this world not seem so isolated, and that's important right now. All right, love you guys. I'll see you at the next video.